Okay, so we've had a busy morning getting the bike ready, and now it's shakedown ride time. I have been changing the tyres this morning, got the tyres changed, gave the bike a wash, got all the bags on, and then it was a matter of getting all the stuff together. Now there will be a big list of all the things that I'm bringing on Instagram, but we're not going to go through that here today. We're going to take it for the ride, but the basic gist of it is that is all the sleeping stuff, so all my layers and things have gone in the back. Sleeping bag, mat, bivvy, thermals, puffer jacket, rain stuff. Then in here we've got all the medical stuff, the lubricant, and in my little backpack I'm going to put in most of all the mechanical stuff that I need. And then we've got this whole unit up front here for all the food. So today we're going to check out the bags. We're going to go for a wee spin through Queenstown to try and find some warm gloves. That's the last thing I need. And get some waterproof rain jacket washing situation as well. So then that's it, we're ready to go. And it's Wednesday. This is the most prepared and ready I've ever been for anything, in a organisational sense, not in a physical sense. Not physically ready, but mentally ready, and got all my things together ready. So let's go for a little ride. So I've not made it even out my street yet, and I've had to get the Allen key out because my seat post wasn't the right height. I put a seat post in rather than a dropper seat post, just so that my nice dropper seat post doesn't get mashed by the gravel. Fishing stop in Queenstown, and I got the reproofer and wash for my waterproof jacket, so that should be good and waterproof once I do that. Also had to stop because that thing wiggles a wee bit, and I was trying to keep it quite low to the wheel, but it was a bit too low to the wheel, and so it was darting off the tyre a little bit, buzzing on it. So I've adjusted that, and that is what this is for, so that I can check for little things like that. Because imagine I started the race and then my tyre was buzzing off my rack. Nightmare, right? So I'm on the Frankton track, heading to Frankton to find the warm gloves. They didn't have the ones I wanted in town, so we're here. The Frankton track is like this gravel path, busy with people. Part of a wider trail network in Queenstown, which has these gravel paths basically going absolutely everywhere. You can do over 100 kilometres without touching the road, which is just lovely because it can be quite busy around here sometimes, but just escaping on the gravel, that's what we're going to be doing today. Right, mission accomplished. We're in Frankton now. We got the gloves, just some weatherproof gloves that I found yesterday, but didn't want to spend $60 on. I think I will be very grateful if the weather is to do what it says it's gonna do. I would like to have warm hands. So they're going in the bag. It's hard to imagine that the weather's going to change when it's just like this, and I'm, just got a wee slinglet top thing on. It's hard to imagine that it could be cold, but we're going to be doing some very high mountain time. And it's very exposed because these hills don't have trees on them, so we're just going to be out in the elements, so we need to be ready for it. Okay, so it's been quite a while since the last video I did, and I've known about this race for a while and I haven't done any training, and it's been quite interesting because I don't know why I didn't do it. Really just because it's the first time I've had Christmas and New Year where I haven't being governed by a training plan. I just wanted to enjoy that. I also had to earn money after doing the walk at 100. I'd taken quite a lot of time off for that, and so I needed to get back to work. Not an excuse. I know there's a lot of people train while working full time, so not an excuse, just yeah, not being a priority. Now, had I actually trained, I had a lot of ideas, and the shift in focus compared to the Walk 100, which is a 100-kilometre race where you have to just go very hard for 6 hours, that requires a lot of effort. We can just rock up and do it, but I didn't want to do that. For this, I don't mind doing that because this is more going to be a mental challenge than anything else, and so I've been thinking about that a lot. I think had I done a bit of better preparation, it would have been more focused on strength and becoming very robust and very mobile, so that when you do massive load like this, you can cope with it and your body can cope with it. So that would have been where my focus would have been. It's not been. I'm very lucky that I've basically been a cyclist all my life. So I do have a base and I do have a lot of muscle memory, and I'm going to be relying on it. But the expectation isn't for performance here. It's just to go and ride every day for as long as I can, sleep and do it all over again until I get to the finish. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to not be working and just be back riding my bike. We've done a wee detour. Come to see Matt. Hey Matt.
Okay, see you, bye.
No. What do you think?
About what?
What do you think of the setup?
I think it looks really lightweight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you think? How many kgs?
Ooh, 14.
Possibly, yeah. So just a lighter
take
than
7 or plus 7.
just a standard Enduro bike. All good. So my goal for the event is just simply to finish. I'm not trying to go for a performance. I'm not trying to break any records or anything like that. I just want to finish. And you can watch the dots online. There's a map, and you can see where all the riders and races are. And you can keep up to date on where I'm going to be over the next, hopefully, 6 days. That's how long I'd like to take. That still means there's a 3,500 metre day in there, averaging between 150 to over 200 kilometres a day. So it's still big days, but if you only sleep for 4 hours, you've still got 20 hours to do that, so should be fine, right? So it took a lot longer to get everything sorted out than planned, so that's why I'm just going back the same way. I've got to get home and do some more map research. So for this event, I've got to be fully self-supported, and so I have to take everything that I need and then look up like where all the shops are, when do they shut, when do they open. Basically, I can use anything that's available to everyone. So like, I can't stay at my mate's house because that's not available to everyone, and have to make use of shops and things that are also available to everyone. So that's kind of the basic rules. Also looking for trees and stuff to sleep under, where are the toilets, where's there water to fill up, just everything as much as possible. And I'm plotting them on a map that I've got downloaded on my phone so that I have reference points even if I'm not in signal. So yeah, it's pretty in depth, but that research will pay off. This place is just totally ludicrous. This is my ride home from work. Am I working? God damn it. Alright, so that's it. Just time to do a couple of days of work and then drive to the start and start this thing. You can watch this race, actually. It's a live dot watching thing, so you can follow me on the map if you want. For next week, I'll be out there just doing it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the dot.